welcome to the wacky world of DJ Xana. This is, well, the best find I've ever gotten, and this is while helping out a fellow friend clean out their house, and now I got my own Delosaurus project. So, we got ourselves a Optiplex 780 Windows Vista era with a socket 755. Now, granted, apparently this used to go to a bakery. Reason I know this, it said bakery on the original tag it had with it. But on top of that, whoever last owned this must have been a Windows 98 veteran. I think I ran across a similar thing that Multimedia J came across with an old IBM ThinkCenter PC that was from a former company. And let's just say here, yeah, because no login screen, no joke. And it's just kicking right into the desktop. Yeah, some bakery design machine. So basically what I'm going to do with this is to wipe this drive and get all the proprietary nonsense off here on top of, you know, upgrading it to Windows 10. So, yeah. Anyways, peace out, and the Delosaurus project will begin as soon as I get my parts, which will be a Q6600 Core 2 quad, an RX 550, and 8 gigs of RAM. This thing takes DDR3 1333. So, this will be a good little small form factor travel gaming PC. Peace out. Now we are going to be starting part 1 of the upgrade process, and that is to do the right thing. And let's just say here, wipe this drive and install Windows 10. Although what's weird is they didn't put it out the boot order, like what happened with that ThinkCenter PC. Well, the number isn't for the company, apparently, it's to that own this, but it was for an imaging help tech support. So I think there's a function by now. So I'll blow it out regardless. So, get this going. And this will be the beginnings of a good backup PC for my wife. There's babe. Give it a shot. Yeah, bring back that old 90s commercial, right? You know, I know Core 2 quad isn't the greatest thing, but I actually saw which the two games she really wants to play work perfectly with the setup that I'm describing. 8 gigs RAM, Core 2 quad, and RX 550. Now here's the thing, on the factory I got this thing for free, and normally these systems go for basically $100 for about the same price it would cost me to buy one of these outright. With no upgrades, I'll be able to upgrade this thing for about the same cost. And make this a little nice gaming PC. First things first, wipe the drive, and put on Windows 10 and get Night going, and maybe we might torture this old Celeron with Unigine Valley, just for the hell of it. home. I'll be right back there. Nah. Delete. Delete. Swap partition. Now we get this going. So the other thing will be to probably swap out the hard drive on here. Although it's a pretty fast one, it's 7200 RPM. So thus it'll actually be a decent little thing for the 1 or 2 games she wants to have on it with some decent load times. And although at the moment the most she could probably do with this is watch YouTube and type some Word documents, but you know, give her a backup PC because her laptop, as you will know, is starting to go to crap. Its screen is basically, well, borked, if you will, with a bunch of dead pixels. So, I'll be back later once I have Windows 10 up and running. Here we go. We're back for the final part of this episode of the Wacky World of DJ Xana. So we got Unity Valley, Nova Bench, and User Bench. Let's do User Bench first, so I think this will be the lighter of the 3 at this point. Because, let's just say here, running with 1 gig RAM and a Celeron, and that's the thing. It's already been chugging pretty damn hard on trying to do Chrome. Browsing of any sort. So, I'm sure we're gonna get a bunch of free trunks for the results. For this old Dell. And I would normally do this with capture software, but let's be honest here, I don't think OPS would really do any favors for this thing. And it only has VGA connection, so I don't have a VGA adapter for my Elgato. So we'll be doing some insane, and I mean insane tests for this, especially Unity Valley. I think will be the ultimate torture test to this machine. It keeps chugging along. So lovely. Oh man, how far we are torturing the poor Delosaurus at this point. I'm in the middle of a video. I think it's gonna try to do the graphics test. Yes, it's trying to do the graphics test. Oh my god, what a slideshow. That was supposed to be in motion too. Oh. Oh. There is. I think the most we could even put on here is maybe solitaire. Oh. The gaming computer this is not. Like I said in the first part, this was originally run with just for bakery. So this was definitely a business machine. Oh. Highly I have mercy on this thing. Let's see here. Tree trunk. Tree trunk. Tree trunk. As I figured. Now, we will torture this with Nova Bench next. Because, oh, I couldn't track down the old ones. Or I should have, prior to this, I should have found my installer. That's how slow it goes. Oh, lordy. Chances are, I think even Discord would probably crash this machine. On here, but there's no way in hell. I think never. She's quit. Let's see. Can classic start even do its thing? Go on start menu. Get up there. My usual 9.9 inst, and even that can add a few failures. Mostly JavaScript. Hard time updating. Let's try Nova Bench inst next time here, because I don't even know if you should. If it can't even handle installing Nova Bench. Yes, I guess it didn't exactly quit out, but that popped up. Come on. This is real time, folks. That's going. Change that.
to the Windows 7 style. That's what I'm used to. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yes, run. Oh. Yes. Start test. Okay. And this is with the sound. Oh man, it's already running into error. Unhandled exception error. It can't even do a simple Nova bench. Oh. Okay, now it's doing random speed test. Front to the 3D graphics test. Oh boy. Can it do it? Can it load it? Can it? Oh my god.
from running the test. Please try again or reinstalled Nova Bench. Wow. Can't say I'm too surprised with this. I mean, we're talking here. Single core Celeron. Whatever, dual core Celeron here. And 1 gig of RAM. So, yeah. Couldn't even Nova Bench that. Which actually would really mean this probably won't be able. Yeah, those scores. I don't think with that note, Valley is probably gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's back on this thing. Still loading the installer. Ooh. So let it go. Now to install the torture. That is the Unigine Valley. I'm not even going to run this through Cinebench R15, and for good reason, folks. This would be the lowest scoring thing ever. Delosaurus is what I wanted, and Delosaurus is what I got. Granted, this thing isn't as ancient as that Dimension L66CX that, Multimedia J. Tried to Nova Bench a while back, about a few years ago. Although he got himself a 790 mid-tower with an i5. Or actually, no, he got the i7 variant. It was Greenham as the i5 variant. Even those put this to shame. As I said previously, once all this is done and upgraded, my babe is getting a Dell. To set this to probably... Wait, did that even load? No. X9. Load. Single.
640 by 360. We might get something. If at that. This is gonna look like an N64 gone wrong. It's not the right resolution. Oh. Monitor. You can shove off. It's trying to load and the graphics. Oh, it's really struggling to render anything. I think at this point it just froze. Three frames a second. Oh, here it comes in. Oh, like I said, it's like an N64 gone wrong. Oh, yeah, that ain't good by any stretch of the imagination. 2 frames a second, folks. Look at the slideshow of the Unigine Valley. Oh, this is too funny, folks. This is too funny. Think it'd be able to render it, but holy crap, the frame rate down to 1, and I think it just crashed itself. Oh, yeah, let's all try to pull it out of this. Alt F4, Alt F4, Alt F4, Alt F4. Ah! Yeah, it's not one to quit, folks. I think this just sums up how much for upgrades this really needs. And I'm trying to plead with the sweetheart to let me get said upgrades. So, I think that ends it here, and I think this will be part 1 of the Delasaur story. Peace out.